Derek, thank you. Now, here at home, strong winds are raising the threat of wildfires here. So as a precaution, sdg&e has already turned off power to thousands of customers.
And we have a team of reporters monitoring the conditions, the impact, and the dangers. We begin our coverage with 10 News reporter Jennifer De La Cruz. She is live in Ramona. Jennifer, a power outage could cost businesses there a lot of money.
That's right, Kimberly, and the winds have been gusting on and off all afternoon, and it is incredibly dry out here. And as those winds continue to kick up, there's a chance that more people may go without power. For small businesses here in Ramona, that could be a big hit to their profits. We'll take you to some video that we shot from earlier today over at the Ramona Family Naturals Market. They're celebrating their 10th anniversary this month. But it comes to the threat for wildfire, it's inching closer to their store. Trees are whipping in the wind this afternoon close to power lines in the area. The power could go out at any minute for them. It's a problem that happens every time the Santa Ana winds roll around, which means this store could lose product and profit.
We just pull these down. It'll last for 8 to 12 hours. The produce, it would be okay. I mean, some things will last, apples will last longer. You can keep this out. It's the leafy greens that becomes an issue because they can't become warm. I think everyone's a little bit on edge and watching towards the east, smelling for smoke and looking for a glow at night.
And there's another nursery around the corner here that says they have several generators that are gassed up and ready to go if they do lose power. An elementary school down the street also had their power shut off around noon today. And as the sdg&e map, we continue to monitor it. As of right now, there's upwards of 1,000 customers in the Ramona area that do not have power, and that number may continue to go up. Reporting live in Ramona, Jennifer De La Cruz, 10 News.
People in Alpine are all too familiar with the threat of wildfires.
That's right. Our 10 News reporter Rena Nakano joins us now. And Rena, you spoke to a homeowner who's prepared just in case that fire breaks out.
Yeah, that's right, Steve. You know, I'm right here at the spot where the West Fire started last year, and you could see by my hair and by a lot of the plants along the freeway here that the wind is really kicking up. A lot of people we actually spoke to say that they'd rather have no power than have to relive what happened here last year. Now, the West Fire burned more than 500 acres in 2018 and destroyed 56 structures here in Alpine. Earlier, we met Miss Missy Banker, who was instrumental in saving 40 horses on her property during the West Fire. Lucky for her, today her power is still on. We saw her taking photos of one of her mares that barely survived the fire after it crept onto her pasture. She says since the West Fire, she made a few changes on her 22-acre property.
We have the ponds and two very large water tanks down there that hold 20,000 gallons of water. And since the fire, we actually installed on our perimeter fencing, we have 5 different connections with fire hoses.
Now, if you do have no power right now, sdg&e has set up 3 official resource centers where customers can get snacks, waters, and recharge their phones. They're at the Descanso Branch Library, Whispering Pines Camp in Julian, and also at the Pine Valley Improvement Club in Pine Valley. Now, coming up at 6 o'clock, we'll show you a woman who is moving onto a mountaintop property here in Alpine. She says it's very windy up there this time of year, especially with the Santa Ana winds, but she says she's being very smart about being fire safe. We'll have that coming up at 6 o'clock. Reporting live in the windy spot here in Alpine, I'm Rena Nakano. I'll send it back to you.
Rena, thank you. Those drought-high windy conditions, they are expected to last at least until tomorrow.
And 10 News meteorologist Angelica Campos is tracking the dangerous fire conditions.
That's right, guys. It started this morning, and the winds are only expected to get stronger as we go into tonight. You have to remember there's a difference between a sustained wind and wind gust. Wind gusts change rapidly. They can speed up and slow down, and that's what you're looking at right now. In Alpine, gusting up to 35 miles per hour. In Mount Laguna, only 12. But the conditions are going to be changing throughout the course of the evening, and again, expecting the winds to get stronger. A high wind warning in effect through 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and it starts at 8 o'clock. So it's this evening when the winds will start to get stronger, but they will stay strong into tomorrow. Red flag warning until 5 p.m. tomorrow.
And